Hello there, my friend. We are back together again for the card of the month. Welcome to June. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Apologies for being late. There's just a lot going on, everything everywhere all at once. Um, if I may, though, before I get into the card of the month, I just would like to let you know that I have some reading slots available. I have one-on-one slots available via Zoom for tarot readings. I also have a couple of slots available towards the end of this month for readings in my office in Zurich. I will put the link to my bookings page at the end, not at the end, but in the description of this video. So I'll do that. Another thing I need to say, some folks will go to my bookings page and they see that there are no bookings, no slots available through the year to the end of the year, and it's actually not the case. I open up slots on a month to month basis. So if you go to the bookings page and you don't see anything available, just wait. Sign up to my newsletter, subscribe here to my channel, and you'll be one of the first to know when I have slots available. But again, I do it on a month to month basis. So just if there's any confusion there. And sorry about that, because I've had a couple of folks email me. Okay, next, some more housekeeping. I don't know if you know this, but I have the best Substack ever. It is the most wonderful Substack in the world. I know I'm using hyperbole, but if the US president can do it, I'm going to do it as well. So I love my Substack, rashonda.substack.com. It is where I write in depth about tarot, and I link tarot, I link the art and the cards to real world situations. So that's what I do use my Substack for. I also write about, you know, living in Switzerland. I write about travels. As a matter of fact, I just posted something, the card of the month entry about the card of the month and Senegal and my experience in Senegal. So there's that. But yeah, please sign up. It's a great, I mean, I don't pump myself up that much, but I'm really damn proud of my Substack. Okay. I have a free level where you get occasional posts, you get the card of the month post occasionally, and also on my the paid level, I share some personal things too. So yeah, please sign up, rashonda.substack.com. I will put that link in the description as well. Okay, on to the card of the month. Our card for June is the Tower. And I'm using the Simdala, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's either Simdala or Simdala Tarot by Jennifer Cooper Steidley. Jennifer did Tarot Disassembled, and if you remember that, it's a wonderful deck. I also have that deck. That deck pulled out the symbols and focused on them, and just really brought the symbols of each tarot card into the spotlight. And the Samdala deck does that as well, but it does it like in a mandala form. Um, what I also like is that if you can see there, it has the correspondences for each card on the edge. So you can see going around there. So this card is really good, or this deck is really good for if you're learning tarot and you also want to learn correspondences with the card, so it's good for that. It's also good for, not just beginners, but if you're an old head like me, if you'd like to add a very innovative deck to your collection, I will put the link to Jennifer's deck in the description. But yeah, we are talking about the talking about the Tower this month. And the Tower card normally suggests an abrupt situation, a shock, something that you didn't expect that is life changing. We like to say that the shock comes from like nowhere, it comes from the top and then it hits the tower. As a matter of fact, I have the traditional tower here and you can see what I'm talking about. The something comes from above and then it hits the top of that tower. Now, what I like about Jennifer's version of the tower is that you have the energy coming from within. You have the energy that is kind of bubbling up and boiling, and you can see it's almost like a volcano. You can see the fissures and the cracks opening up, and there's steam and fire that is coming through those cracks. And so I like that version because sometimes we get really stuck on, the energy is coming from outside and it hits us. Whereas, and this is something I'm going to talk about, the energy coming from inside of us can be tower energy as well, just like that core of the earth that is bubbling, um, that energy, that rage, the anger that we have kept down inside of us is bubbling and boiling and coming through the cracks. And that's what I'd like to focus on this month. It's We're focusing on our anger with the tower card, but it's not about, oh, let's just look at our anger and see where it's coming from. It's not that. It is about acknowledging that there are 357,789 reasons to be angry right now. And that anger is inside, and it has been bubbling under the surface, and it's now popping off. We're ready to pop off. And that tower energy for us this month is reversed. It's not, that active energy coming from external and hitting us. And, we didn't know what was going to happen. It's it's that source of the spark, and it's internal. It's bubbling and it's coming out, and it's about showing anger, and it's about damn time. Um, this is the point, and this is a point I really would love for you to take seriously. Embrace that anger. This month, anger is your superpower. If you've been holding something in for a long time, you've been kind of stuffing it down because you want it to be good, you want it to be fair, you didn't want to get angry and show your anger because you didn't want to upset anyone, this month may be the time for you to set that straight. Now, it is difficult to talk about the tower without bringing in that previous card, which is the devil. And I have that. I have that card right here, at least from the deck. The devil card normally shows, two people in chains, and the devil has a hold on them. It could be related to some type of addiction or a situation or whatever the case may be. It could be about temptation. But your devil can also be about trying to please everyone. That may be something you are addicted to, trying to please everyone, never getting angry. You don't want to piss people off because you are afraid of their reaction, and fear is also linked to the devil. And it can also be about someone trying to control your reactions. That can also be the devil, making you push that anger down because they're saying, oh, you shouldn't get angry, you shouldn't get mad, but maybe you should. Um, I need to say this. I myself am very, very uncomfortable with showing my anger because I am afraid I'm gonna get labeled with that stereotype of the angry black woman. I am really afraid of that. But you know what? I've got a lot of stuff to be angry about right now. And I think the Tower card coming up this month is saying, you know what? If you need permission to get angry, if you need permission to show that anger, if you need permission to pop off, this month you get your permission. And probably more than just this month, but you understand what I'm saying. So, in terms of using the Tower, this is the devil. In terms of using the Tower this month, what's boiling inside of you that needs to come out? Um, is it a work situation? Is it the fact that we've got useless politicians? Is it the genocide in Gaza? Um, what in the devil has been holding you back from expressing that anger? Um, Call that out with the energy of the Tower this month. know that you have permission to do it. As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not doing anything crazy, pop off. It may be needed. You've been playing too nice for too long. Um, that's it. Get that energy out. And the thing is, with that energy finally being released, when you finally let that energy up and out, you can now use that energy to move forward and to make change. All right? Okay, so that's the message of the Tower for this month, for June. As always, let me know how you get on with that. And yeah, I will see you next month. All right? Take care. Bye.